And I'm back. What's good, everybody? A lot of new community members from the last video. The last video did very well. A lot of comments, a lot of requests about covering and breaking down things after the video, and maybe not as much during. But it's kind of hard if we take everyone's request, then we got to take everyone else's request. You know what I mean? So maybe this time we'll try something different. We'll break it down towards the end. We'll go back and cover some segments. Either way, I appreciate everyone being here. Thank you for your guys' time. Like the video, subscribe, hit the bell if you want to know when we post more. Today's video is a high schooler who gets caught with a bullet in school, and it leads to a little bit more, and obviously some remarks that are a little outlandish, but it leads to them finding more. Police are called, so forth. Everything's investigated, and it leads to them finding more on him. Whether he was planning to do something, we don't know. We don't have that information. But let's jump into the video. I won't take up too much time. I appreciate all y'all.
Oh, okay. Somebody find something you know about?
Because I had a bullet in my pocket, but it wasn't like it's not like I'm planning anything.
Oh, okay.
I dropped it on the ground.
Okay.
But I don't know. I'm not allowed to bring a bullet.
Okay.
Okay, why don't you come? He's gonna come.
Wait, I'm not like a school shooter.
We have people back, okay? And I'll tell you to go with me, okay? Mr. Moshford, I got him. And I go upstairs with one of them with him.
Like, if I was a school shooter, I wouldn't tell you. You know what I mean?
I understand.
Today's day and age, they gotta be very too safe these days. That's
Don't everybody gotta be careful, no.
Well, I have a 22 Henry rifle.
Okay.
Henry rifle.
Gotcha.
And I'm kind of like sentimental about it.
Oh.
So I use it. Like, I don't shoot it, but I use it as like a comfort thing, kind of. That makes sense.
Well, let me ask you this while I got you right here. And just be honest with me. You didn't bring any gun into school, did you?
No.
That's the only you only had one round.
Yeah.
Okay.
I wouldn't like bring a gun into school.
No, okay, I know. But
That's not my intention.
you know I gotta ask though, right?
Was there a bullet found though? Because it's gotta be the reason we're doing all this.
Okay.
No, but I'm just letting you know, like I didn't want.
They got one times posted up at every like couple,
Right, no, I understand.
meters.
And I looked it up. It said there's no statute for bringing a there's no law against bringing a bullet to school.
Okay.
I'm just like letting you know. But I understand how it brings a concern up in the air.
Hey, can you put that Gatorade down real quick?
Of course.
Or just turn around, face over here real quick. Put your hand on that table for me.
Oh, I got more bullets. I got two.
Okay, don't put your hand in your pocket. Just keep your hands on the table. Just put them on the table. Just put them on the table for me real quick, okay? So I'm gonna have to search you.
Yeah.
Standard, bro. Scissors.
Yeah, that'd be nice. So you had 2 bullets in this one?
These are yours? Right here.
Okay, we'll get there. Okay.
Literally, if I thought I was doing anything wrong, I wouldn't bring it.
I got you. You just know in today's day and age you can never be too safe, right?
Yeah.
Especially in a school environment, that's all.
And this is your book bag, the black one.
The one out searching.
Right there.
Okay, that's all of them?
Yeah.
Alright, so I do gotta continue searching, that's all. So,
Literally,
I'm gonna look this up.
22 rifles, not even assault. Not even assault.
Your favorite, kick your shoes off for me. If you don't mind, if you could take your bandana off for me as well.
12-15-23.
Are these from a range?
No, I have a Henry repeating rifle, and I kind of just use it as like a thing to like comfort me a little bit.
At home or?
Yeah.
In the
I don't like. I'm not. There's no ill. I have no ill intention. Why it would raise a concern, but I'm not like. I'm really scared about that stuff. Like school shooters too. I'm like very. And it makes me anxious too that anyone can just walk into school and shoot it up. So I'm like.
You worry about that?
Yeah, I worry about that stuff a lot sometimes.
Kids shouldn't have to worry about this, man. This shows you.
Just because literally it makes me feel comfortable. It's like the only reason.
It's not how you handle it, but
I mean, well, I had the rifle earlier, and I must have forgot they were in my pocket.
Earlier where? Did you drive here?
Yeah. But I have literally no like bad intentions of anything. I just carry a rifle around because it's like comfortable and it's not illegal. Yeah, of course. Well, not of course. Like I don't carry it all the time, but I really carried it in my car. Like I don't bring it into school.
Is there a gun in your car right now?
Yeah.
Let's go out.
So you'll stay.
Yeah.
They're in my bag.
Is
It's
there?
not an assault rifle. It's literally a .22 Henry repeating rifle
I didn't ask.
for small game.
I just want to know if you have one there.
Not made to kill people.
Where are you parked?
I could show you.
What kind of car is it?
A black Chevy.
Chevy what?
Blazer.
Trailblazer?
Yeah, no, Chevy Blazer.
Where are your keys?
They're in one of those pockets. Or maybe,
I put all your stuff right here. You can put all that in your pocket if you want.
they should be in the bag though. Usually I just put the keys in my bag and then I'm good to go.
Do you have anything in your locker? Do you use your locker?
No, I don't use my locker.
That superintendent is like
No.
eyeballing the crap out of him.
Literally just like a sentimental thing, kind of a. It's I don't know how to explain it, but it's one of those things where it's like you carry around your blanket you like because it makes you feel comfortable and stuff like that.
I'm back in. Nobody came in the door. Everything appears to be secure from the exterior.
You'll kind of come over there. They might be in my car, literally, if they're not in here. Oh, bingo. There we go.
You said a Chevy Blazer?
You want to stay
Yeah, I
with him?
think
Do
watch
mine?
it, like,
I'll go watch the.
So they found his car. They're now searching.
Here's a damn rifle.
The box of bullets right there.
Just leave it right there for now. It's basically like just a .22 rifle, right? Like something you shoot rabbits with. Or a squirrel.
I don't know how to check if it's loaded.
We'll check it. This is like a single. You put it in there, I think.
Yeah, I'm wondering if you gotta like cock that back to.
To get inside. It doesn't.
This is how you
Yeah.
like rack it.
Chamber it. Well, I know one way you can do it is you can actually take it apart if it'll come apart, but of course it won't.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just afraid if I
See the serial number on there?
see that's not good.
Probably just checking if it's stolen, so forth, da 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 da.
Can't read it.
Unfortunately, one thing, this kid, again, and I'm gonna say it again, has no gun ethics, no gun safety, no gun morals. Maybe his father has instilled a little. Looks like a big gun safe or like a tool safe in the back of the vehicle, but like he's got bullets in his pocket. He's got bullets in his bag falling around. He's got a little .22 in the car, which I'm sorry, but it looks like the first dangerous weapon a child could get their hands on. It's not like they're gonna go and buy something crazy or be able to steal their dad's 9mm, or, you know, that's sitting in the lockbox next to bed. You know what I mean? They're gonna go and grab that little rabbit hunter that's probably near the door or something that's not necessarily locked. I don't know, but you know, these are all scenarios. But it's like the weapon a child would want to get if they were trying to cause harm because they can't get their hands on much. You know what I mean? There's just a lot of things here that are very misleading, and it's scary as shit because I got boys that would be in this school. They're not, you know, but could be in this school at any time. This just goes to show you that you need to be monitoring your kids, checking them. Honestly, you need to know what they leave with, what they come home with. I don't care what anyone says. You know what I mean? If you value your kid's life, then you'll do the small things that may piss them off or irritate them to make sure they're okay. You know what I mean? We'll get back into it.
4 8 5 3 4. All right, yeah. Let's try to make it safe.
Pretty sure that's a loading rod. So with these 22 LRs, like if they have a malfunction on the
I
feeder,
think you got no. It's a
you may be able to load it a different way.
I think you have to. Let's see what. Oh, okay. So there's.
I don't know. I don't mess with 22 LRs. I've never really handled rifles. Handled plenty of 9mm and 45s and.
See if this goes up there.
Yeah, it'll fit. Other end, you goober.
Not a,
It's got the puncher.
It's way skinnier than the bottom.
what the? Somebody, is that us or somebody else? I don't.
I think he just didn't
I mean,
turn
if
it
you
around.
keep it like this, so do you have a zip tie?
The plunger's on the other end. You turn it around and put it in. I believe it would fit, but I could be totally wrong.
I mean, if you just zip tied it like this, it's not. You're not going to be able to shoot it.
I mean, I don't have a zip tie in here, but I mean, as long as we secure it in here.
Yeah, it's not gonna. All right. So what I would do, I would just leave it like this.
Yeah.
As long as this is not back, it's not gonna fire.
Is it
And I-
loaded, Cruz?
Not that we can tell.
I mean,
You know, that kind of changes some things if it was, right? But
Yeah, there's really no way
I
to
mean, I
tell
think for
the
you guys,
tell if it's
no,
fired.
here's what I'm gonna do, if you don't mind. I'm gonna put 2 bullets. You don't have little zippies, do you? Bags.
He is 18, just so you know.
Oh,
I'm
he
gonna
is
put the 2 bullets
18.
he gave us out of his pocket in here, and then I have one. I'm gonna put in my other glove, and then that will be the one that we found.
It's 18.
Oh, you got little. Yeah, he's 18, so
That's gonna hem him up a little bit.
they want to take him out of here in cuffs.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I'd say that.
Yeah, I mean, he's 18.
He's 18.
I give him his due process. You can come in with me, Todd, and then I mean, it's a gun in a school.
You want?
so this is the single.
This is the one he.
Yeah, they're gonna arrest him.
Two right there. So okay. So let's secure this.
You verified that he's 18. We looked on.
Yeah, I can triple check, but
Is he a senior?
he's a junior.
18-year-old junior.
Yep.
Those are usually the ones.
Has this been something that's been going on a long time? Are you just hyper aware of the news and what's going on around you?
No, I literally just have a rifle because I got it for my birthday.
Right, but then you said it like gives you comfort and you worry about school shooters and stuff, right?
Well, I don't bring it because they're school shooters. I carry it around with me because it's extra safety call. Fights like orange and stuff, but that doesn't really matter because I can't bring the gun in like to help me fight them. And
Parents know how you feel about this stuff or not?
no, I don't bring the rifle because I'm like assuming I'm gonna have to use it. I just bring it because first of all it looks cool, and second of all it's like the comfort thing. By the way, like the gun's in my car. Before I brought the gun, I'm pretty sure like I was allowed to bring it. Like I don't think there was anything saying I'm not allowed to bring it.
Okay, I got you.
But I know it's like
Are you a senior?
in the modern age this is bad.
Are you a senior?
Yeah, no, junior.
Junior? Okay, how old are you?
17
Gotcha.
or 18. Sorry.
You're
A little
18?
nervous. Yeah, I
There it is.
Aren't hitting their target. We try it all the
Well, that's
time.
what you
Because,
hit some.
but every,
Come with me.
yeah, they're working with the prosecutor and stuff right now. So he's 18. Yeah, so basically, giving him his due process.
They just want to give him the full ride.
He's right here right now until we get word from the prosecutor exactly how we're gonna do it, but I'm pretty sure that's what's happening.
Recommendation for expulsion. Wait, detention on what? For guns, weapons, and disruption.
10 days suspended while they try to push being expelled.
So it's a 10-day suspension, potentially. So we have to talk afterwards, but it's a possible 10-day suspension with a recommendation for expulsion for weapons, specifically guns and disruption to school.
So this is all policy based. It's not like
Correct, yeah. So this is just signing that I presented you with this. So just sign.
So there's a policy that says I can't bring a gun on the parking lot.
Oh, yeah, big time. Yeah, we'll get all that for you if you need it, down the road.
Definitely policies. This ain't no guns on the property. No guns, weapons, knives.
I didn't see that policy.
Okay, like I said, I'm just presented you with this right now. So I just like we'll talk after you're finished writing, but I just need you to sign that I presented you with what you.
But I didn't. I feel like I didn't do anything wrong.
Okay. Well.
So why would I sign it? I feel like I didn't do. Like I feel like I did nothing wrong.
Are you refusing to sign?
No, I'm not refusing to sign.
So either sign or don't sign.
Well, what happens if I refuse to sign?
Then I just have Mrs. Ferguson witness that I presented you with this. It makes no difference. It actually makes no difference if you sign
Well, this is saying I acknowledged and I knew there was a policy
It doesn't
against.
say that. No, it doesn't say that. Just take a second to read through it.
But by checking it off, you're basically saying I knew there was a policy against that.
It's saying
I didn't know
that-
there was a policy against not
Right,
park
it's
like
saying
leaving.
that you're facing a potential suspension and expulsion because of these.
He hasn't even moved up to the courts, man. He ain't even dealt with the state, dude. It's crazy.
Like try to look through all the policies to make sure that I was allowed to bring it.
Yeah, but you would have to sign that. That's just acknowledgement. It's not saying that you're guilty or anything like that.
Yeah,
It's
'cause
just
I was
saying
gonna
that
say,
you
like-
received it.
I thought I was allowed to like bring it in the parking lot.
I mean, regardless, you're gonna have to either sign it or don't sign it. But
You know what I mean? I thought I was allowed to bring a rifle in the parking lot.
Okay.
So that's like where I'm coming from, alright? I'm just saying. Alright, it's not it.
You still writing?
Well, I'm just kind of explaining that I like thought I was allowed to bring it, as long as I wasn't like bringing it actually in the building. So I didn't like check the policies before I brought the gun. That's why I brought it, by the way.
Okay.
Like I didn't like it's like literally the only reason, my only justification is I didn't check the policies. But I like get how it sounds like when you say this kid brought a gun to school in this modern age. It sounds like my only intentions were to shoot up the school, but my intentions weren't to shoot up the school. My intentions were to use it as a thing for a comfort thing. I think to like calm me down a little bit and kind of like a sentimental thing a little bit. Kinda like a
Wrong.
pacifier.
Surely you can imagine having a gun on school property is a major issue. So I am suspending you for 10 days with a recommendation for expulsion. So what happens now is suspension will start tomorrow. And only the superintendent can determine whether or not to expel a student. So I'm recommending you for expulsion. Since you are also on a 504 plan, somebody from the special education department will be reaching out to you because we're going to have to hold what's called a manifestation determination meeting. But at this point, it is a 10-day suspension with a recommendation for expulsion for weapons, specifically a gun, and disruption of misconduct. I have to go fill out the rest of the paperwork.
I didn't disrupt anything.
The whole school was on lockdown, buddy. I'd call that about as big of a disruption as you could have.
Alright, sorry. Well, the problem wasn't bringing the gun. The problem was I dropped the bullet in the hallway. That was the problem.
regardless, you can't bring a firearm on school property.
No, you're pointing out your mistakes, little man. You're pointing out your mistakes.
I understand how it makes you feel as like with you said you have.
This isn't funny. This isn't okay, dude.
Like
This scares. This gives me chills. You know.
It gives me something to rely on.
okay.
When people say like your rifle, your gun's your best friend, like that's how I felt. I don't know. I was just like kind of attached to the idea of defending myself. It's kind of why I carried it around too.
But there's nobody's making any kind of threats or anything. I mean, there's not something that I don't know that.
Well, every day you never know what's gonna happen.
Well, I get that. That's why I'm here with the gun, right?
Yeah, I guess. Yeah, you're right.
This isn't the same officer, I don't think. Or he's changed his tone.
There's already a gun here.
Yep. I'll protect you. I just need to know things are going on. What is that called? What are you calling that? The rifle?
Oh, it says on the barrel. It's a Henry 20. It's 22.
And then you said something. You called it something.
Repeating.
Repeating.
It's like you have to pull the lever down every time.
And then where? So where does the?
It's a gun really much very much made for beginner shooters and stuff like that. It's
Okay.
not made for like.
And you have to put it in to the actual.
Well, you can load as many as you want from the top of the barrel,
Right.
or you can
Oh,
just
in
put
the
one
top
in
of the
to the
barrel.
bolt and then add the lever, push it in.
Yeah, I was
So-
right. This dude's
Oh,
trying to
that's
jam the
not
wrong
for
end, and you
full-
can load
yeah,
it like
it's made
that.
for small like game and stuff like that.
Yeah.
It's not. It's like one of the most quiet guns you could ever buy. Like it's really quiet. When you shoot it, it's as close to a silencer as you can get, pretty much.
Yeah.
Without like going through the legal paperwork of a,
All right, you look this stuff up, buddy.
I know that sounds weird, but like I'm just like, it's fascinating. They're kind of fascinating.
So here's what we got.
Maybe the sergeant.
I think they're gonna book him here.
I'm the detective here, so we talked to our prosecutor. He's the guy that kind of makes the law decisions. All right. It is against the law to bring a gun into what's called a safety zone or a school, right?
That's subjective.
What is subjective?
What you consider like a safety zone.
Okay. So now's not gonna be the time to contest it right now, okay? So basically what I'm telling you is we're gonna end up charging you, okay? And you're 18 years old.
There's no law against that. Bringing a gun on the school property. There's no law. Like there's no statute.
I'm telling you there is.
It's a policy.
A school zone, bro.
State law in Ohio. There's
telling you
also
there
another. Okay. So like I said, we just talked to our prosecutor. So here's what's gonna happen. You're gonna come with us. We're gonna wait to handcuff you until we get you outside to a cruiser. Because there's a lot of people going on, we wanna save you any kind of.
There's no law against bringing a gun. It's a policy. There's no, like, show me the statute. There's no statute.
I told you before, I assure you, there is an actual law. We'll show it to you when we get to the station. I mean, we're not making it up. We're trying to.
I think you are making it.
No, we're trying to accommodate you.
I'll do you a favor.
In a good way.
I'll do it for you right now.
But you said safety zone. So how am I supposed to know this is a safety zone?
A safety zone is any school property and/or school bus
Does
stops.
it say safety zone is and/or school property?
School.
I don't think it does.
Yeah,
School
it does.
safety zone.
School safety zone is defined as any school
Wait,
property.
I think they're just showing him at this point because he's just giving them a hard time. Kids are very stubborn. He won't get up out of the chair. They don't want to manhandle
So
him.
that's what you're getting charged with, as well as something called inducing panic, okay? We can explain all that to you. We're gonna have to formally serve you some charges, but for right now, you're gonna have to come with us. We're gonna walk you out to a police car. We're gonna handcuff you there. And one of the things I wanna do before we take you out there is read you what's called your Miranda rights, okay? Cause probably once we get to the jail.
Before I brought the gun, I looked it up and there was no law against the gun on any school property.
Like I said, this is not the time to argue about it, okay? This is just what's happening. So, because we're about to place you under arrest, okay? You have the right to remain silent. If you give up the right to remain silent, anything you say can be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to speak to an attorney and have an attorney present when being questioned by the police. If you cannot afford one, an attorney will be appointed to represent you before questioning begins. Do you understand those rights?
I'm just confused because it's not against the law to bring a gun on school property.
Okay, it's our
It's a
prosecutor.
policy. It's not.
Is it Nolan?
Yeah.
My name's Jason.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Here's what we're gonna do, okay? We're not gonna debate what is or isn't. We know what we have. We have violation of law, right?
I don't think there is a violation of the law.
Okay, and you can think that, and we do arrest people that think they aren't in violation of laws. That does happen. And you have the right to believe that. You can believe whatever you want to believe.
No, I'm pretty sure, like, I know there's no law.
What we know that that's a wrong thought on your process, on your part.
You could.
What we need,
He just pulls up a piece of like writing. I'm supposed to believe it.
what we need to do is make a step forward, right? So we need you to come with us.
Well, now that I know it's a law, why can't I just not bring the gun on school
Well,
property?
it's a pretty serious offense, and we aren't gonna give you a verbal warning or just kinda say, hey, don't do it again for something that's serious. I feel like, as a fairly mature person.
But this is like, you know, this is like this is a newer generational problem. This is not like a problem that they had like back in the day. This might be like your first time dealing with a situation like this in your. So I don't think you can just arrest me like that.
Well, we are arresting you. This is a serious matter, okay? If we thought
I don't know
that
how
there
what
was
he
an
said is
inkling that we
applicable,
were
you know?
wrong, if there was any gray area, we wouldn't do it. We wouldn't do it. We respect your rights, okay? As a person. Stand up. Put your hands behind your back.
You said I could
Put
wait
your hands
for
behind
an
your
hour.
back.
I'm telling you, I respect it.
It's okay. It's okay.
Yeah, they're gonna give
It's
him
okay.
a full ride. Unfortunately, when it comes to something this serious,
Go
man,
ahead.
like
Go ahead. Stand by.
And we have this bag.
We're gonna do it right here, okay? We will treat. Listen.
No, I love. No,
Okay.
I respect my police.
I understand. I understand that. You're safe with us, okay? Everything is gonna be okay. We'll explain everything.
booked,
Why would I not be safe?
booked,
Why would I not
man.
be safe? You are safe.
I'm
Yeah, but
saying
why
you
would I
are.
not be safe?
I don't want
That's-
you to
that means
feel
you're
uncomfortable
But
and not.
by saying you're safe with us, that means you're assuming I'm not safe.
No, I just want you to have the understanding of where we're coming from.
I know where you're coming from.
Okay.
He's a little distraught, of course. He's a kid, but
Hold on. Officer Neal and I are going to walk with you out here, okay? Just take a breath.
You're just arresting me on a charge that's made up. I know.
It's not,
You are,
it's
though.
not made up.
It's made up.
It's been in
It's
law
made
for
up.
a long
No,
time.
it's made
We
up,
wouldn't
dude.
make up things.
It's
We
made
don't
up.
have the authority to make things up. Let's just walk there. Let's get there. So you don't have to say a word. You've been advised of your Miranda rights. If you don't want to say anything, you can choose that.
they know he's a kid, man, and he's gonna say some stuff to get him hemmed up. Like, it's better off to not speak right now.
You control this.
I mean, why can't you just see that I'm not like a criminal?
We're gonna go over to this car right here.
See that car with the number 6234? That's the car we're going to. The sooner you get in that car, the better off we'll all be. Okay?
I'm just saying, I'm really nice to
I
everyone.
understand.
I give people
It's not.
food. I give people
I
food for free.
understand.
I don't have to
I
get people
understand.
candy.
I understand.
Like what? Go ahead, sit in your butt first. It's kind of cool in here, actually.
It's all right. Yeah, put this
I
on.
grab all
okay?
that stuff.
Go ahead and look that way.
All right, buddy. It's not cool to be in the back of a cop car, dude. Like, he's got some further problems than just this gun fascination.
The rifle was like a big deal.
Okay.
It's a 22 caliber. It's
listen,
not like
listen,
it's a
listen.
fucking assault rifle. It's not. It's not like a made for killing. It's made for shooting small game.
I understand. You'll have an opportunity to explain your version of why this played out or how this happened. Okay, you'll have that. Maybe right now, to each of us, is not the opportunity. Take a breath a minute. Try to relax a minute. We got to move forward. Okay? Do you get what I'm saying? You'll have an opportunity to explain it.
Everyone with a gun is not a bad person. I'm just saying. Just because I have a gun doesn't mean I'm a criminal.
I understand that.
All
We
right.
understand it. We all understand it. You've said that multiple times.
I know.
We understand it. Okay? You all right?
School shooter ruined that.
Oh man, I'm sorry. That was a longer video, guys. We do live reactions here, so you get it real and raw, I guess. Said school shooters ruin that shit. Listen, there's no reason to bring a gun to school. This is the day and age that we're in, unfortunately, you know, and I don't need to get into it too much myself. You guys can debate it in the comments. School shooters ruin that shit. So, in my opinion, I got 3 boys. This scares the hell out of me, dude. Like, watching this scares the hell out of me. Knowing that kids are worried like this. I mean, I knew they were, but to see it firsthand is, like, pretty crazy. Whether the kid had ill intent or he was really worried, you guys let me know in the comments. What do you guys think this kid's intentions were? Was he real about being a little, you know, anxious and worried with everything going on in the news and he just wanted to have it with him? Or did he have intentions? So that's it for the video today, guys. If you like the content, man, again, like the video, share it with a friend, subscribe, hit the bell so you get notified when we post more. We're still waiting on that GoPro. We got some fishing content coming out soon. Again, I appreciate everybody. You got to start somewhere, right? And this is where we're starting. It can only get better from here. The audio, the so forth, everything is tweaked. Every time we put a video out, we tweak something, okay? And we're working towards being better. So I appreciate everyone. Thank you guys for showing love on the last video. I hope we get some love on this one. And your boy's out of here, all right?